Oh, somebody took out that stop sign this weekend. Nice.
Cortisol follows a rhythm specific to your own sleeping cycle, and that explains why your energy peaks in the morning and you get more tired at night. So the best time to drink coffee, they say, is mid to late morning, when the cortisol levels have begun declining and you feel your first energy slump. So like for people with a regular schedule, if you wake up at 7 a.m., that might be 10 a.m. or noon. That's way too long to wait. I know. So if the caffeine's not doing it for you, like what's the point of the coffee? I'm not following. It's a mental thing, right? I think it's a mental thing. It's a ritual thing. I love the taste. I love the hot beverage. I just like drinking. I love everything about it. I love the smell. When people say, "Oh, I drink a Coke, can I get a buzz?" I'm like, what is that like? Yeah, get a buzz from a Coke. I know. People do.
That sounds sensitive. Some people are to caffeine.
I get a crazy buzz from Coke.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's
nice.
my go-to if I need energy, because I rarely drink soda. And so for some reason, the caffeine in the soda is different than when I'm having coffee. So if in the middle of the day I have soda, forget it. I'm off the walls.
Wow. Interesting. And you drink coffee black.
I do.
It's not like you're not a coffee drinker.
Right.
That's weird. I have my first cup of coffee about 45 minutes after I get up. So I'm thinking that's okay by some.
Yeah, your cortisol's declining.
Right, it's fine. I had something here somewhere. Speaking of drinking a soda. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so according to a new study, drinking just 2 12-ounce cans of soda per week. That's nothing. Can erase the health benefits you get from exercise. Oh my god, I believe it.
So is that like full sugar sodas? Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah. So just 2 sugar-sweetened beverages would cancel out
all your exercise.
All your exercise.
Is that your takeaway? Just don't exercise then?
And they say that artificially sweetened drinks don't have as much of a negative impact, but scientists are urging consumers to drop cane and sugar-based sodas altogether. Man, I just bought 4 12-packs of Coke.
Oh, yeah?
Regular ones, non-diet. You're off the pack. Yeah. This is for adults over 30 who work out 150 minutes every week. Just 2 soda, but just erase all that.
Derails all that.
And this is what I think. This is what just keeps people discouraged. They go, "I'll forget it."
Well, that
Yeah.
hasn't.
I
Yeah.
want my Coke. I don't know. I've grown to love all the sugar-free zeros.
Yeah.
I know, but
At least that's something versus the regular. And I know it's just as bad, but
that's what I'm saying.
it's a little less bad.
The anti-soda people, they will tell you that is just as bad, if not worse.
It is.
It has cancer-causing agents, guys.
I will say, I gave up soda for Lent when I was in high school, and I lost 10 pounds almost. I mean, by the time Lent was over.
I believe it.
But when
Right.
you gave up full, like, sugar sodas.
Also, you give up
Not
happiness.
Yeah, because skinny people don't drink diet sodas.
That's right.
Fat people are drinking diet sodas. Skinny people
Yeah,
drink.
but that's like diet. I'm talking about zeros.
Right.
Right.
When we did the fat chick, skinny chick game, for those of you who never heard us play that game,
Jesus,
we
they
get a volunteer
fish knew. What the
and,
fuck happened
on
here?
the phone, and they would send us over a picture, which none of us had seen yet, just like one of the producers. And then we'd ask them a bunch of questions like, do you drink regular or diet soda? Do you have a gym membership? Different things. Because it was interesting, the people who didn't have a gym membership and the people who drank regular soda, they were always the skinny people.
Always.
Don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Like skinny people don't think about it, so they'll have a regular soda because it doesn't matter. Whereas like, you know, fatties like me, like they go, well, why add more calories to the mix? I'll just have the big fat meal,
Yeah.
but a diet soda.
But 0 calorie bad.
Yeah.
Right.
I think if you're worried about weight in any way, just don't drink soda at all, diet or otherwise.
Yeah,
good.
right.
It is so good.
Now, at the same time, every time I've lost weight, 70 pounds, 60 pounds, I've drank soda the entire time, but it's always diet. And I do understand what they're saying, and the reason, because it's 0 calorie, but the reason behind it is because it's still triggering, like the artificial
Yeah, the
sweetener
pancreas
still
shit.
triggers like the sweetness, like craving
Yeah.
that
Makes
you
you
get.
hungry.
And
That's what they say.
it'll make you crave other sugary, sweet things. So if you have a sweet tooth or whatever, now see the key is avoiding that stuff. So you can drink the diet soda and you can stay on an otherwise healthy diet and exercise and everything else, and then yes, you will lose weight.
Easy.
But if you cave to the
cravings.
the craving that the artificial sweeteners will create, well then of course you got a problem. That's not the artificial sweeteners, the fact that you ate all those cookies.
Don't be no punk then.
Don't be no punk.
Yeah, just don't be a punk.
Is the advice
You won't
Lennis is giving.
You won't defeat me, Cookie. I have power over you.
But let me tell you, man,
I'm not gonna eat a bucket of cookies.
you hear stories all the time about people that get lung cancer. They've never smoked a day in their life. So
Yeah.
this whole thing of like, oh, well, there's cancer causing whatever. They can do everything.
Filling up your car with gas.
They say, well, oh, it's been known to cause cancer. Cancer that. It's like,
Sure.
What are you doing? Who is living a life of any kind that is completely avoiding all the things that could potentially give you cancer?
The most fun people out there.
No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's everything.
Maybe a hermit in the mountains.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Your cell phone.
Cancer.
My mom never smoked a day in her life, got cancer. And was she's still here. A healthy person, like a healthy lifestyle person.
Right.
And then you have smokers who live to be 98.
Right.
You never know.
Yeah. So I figure I'm gonna try to do the best I can with how I'm feeling in the moment. So if I want a soda, I'm gonna have a soda.
Agreed. Because you hear a lot about work-life balance. What about just life balance?
Yeah.
You gotta have some joy.
You gotta have 4 12-packs of Coke
Right.
in your house.
So I'm just thinking and I know this guy had cancer too, but Chris Mortensen
Yep.
from ESPN reported on the NFL for 3 decades with ESPN. He died yesterday. He was only 72. He had throat cancer. And I forget who else died recently, and they were way younger than I thought they were. It's like, man, just live your life.
Yeah, live life and party.
Just enjoy it.
Not be completely reckless.
Exactly.
Everybody's like, well, I'm not touching that, I'm not touching this. And it's like, wow, how boring.
I know.
Have your coffee when you wake up.
Right.
Like,
I
who
don't care
cares?
where my cortisol is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck
I'm
it.
drinking it.
Right.
Gotta have it.
Right. Today, this is bad for you. Tomorrow, they're like, oh, well, you should definitely
Drink
should do
coffee
it.
first thing.
Right. What do you mean you're not having 9 eggs?
Right. I know. When I was a kid, it was 2 eggs a week maximum.
Yeah, they were like trying to scare everybody off at
Your
it.
cholesterol.
And
It's gonna
then,
send your cholesterol through the roof.
Yeah, and I was talking to somebody the other day, like they're running marathons and stuff like that. They're in really great shape, and they're eating 9 eggs a day.
whoa!
Delish.
Oh my God.
9.
That's so much nature's cream, Greg.
So much
It is.
cream.
I got a 3-egg omelet the other day. I almost couldn't finish it.
Wow.
Like a woman.
Jeez.
Like a
little-
what?
Power through, though.
Yeah, I did. I did, but you know, that's a 3-egg omelet. Let's triple that.
Let's have
chance.
a 9-egg omelet.
No chance.
I had a chicken pot pie the other night for dinner.
Did you?
And I took a couple bites and I said out loud, there's no way I'm finishing this. And then a couple
Of
minutes
course.
later,
Power through.
Crushed it.
housed it.
Oh,
Like an
yeah.
uncontrollable moron.
Like a monster.
Phones are open 877-44-WOODY. You can hit us up with a text over to 22987. We got some of the trending news headlines to update you on coming up next here on The Woody Show. Hang up. The Woody Show will be right back.
It will happen.
More Woody Show next. Alt 98.7. LA's new alternative. Alt 98.7's Hear 'em
See 'em.
Week. Yeah, we play the biggest alt rock bands. You hear 'em?
Caller 98.
You see 'em.
Green Day at SoFi Stadium.
Blink 182 at SoFi Stadium.
Foo Fighters at BMO Stadium.
Sum 41 at YouTube Theater.
Cage the Elephant at the Kia Forum.
Pearl Jam at the Kia Forum.
And Noah Khan at the Hollywood Bowl. Just keep it on.
Already seen Pearl Jam
We'll
before,
tell you
I'm
what
good.
band to listen for.
Hear their song, be caller 98, and you're gonna see them.
Plus,
One grand prize winner and a friend sees them all. Hear them, see them week.
every hour 7A to 7B.
Alt 98.7.
LA's new alternative.
It's a mystery where Old Spice finds its amazing scents like Himalayan sea salt, but I'm thrilled
If
they
there
have
was
because
only
no
some sort
other
of
body wash
plateau.
exfoliates and moisturizes 24/7
Some sort of mountain
like
range.
Old Spice Gentleman's
It's
Himalayan
about
sea salt body
the
wash.
Tibet Plateau.
If only there was a mountain range separating the Indian subcontinent from the Tibetan plateau where I can hide my Old Spice and keep my family from stealing it, my impossibly smooth skin will finally be safe.
At Metro, get an iPhone 12 with 5... Transportation or funny videos of dogs riding skateboards, but without the Name Your Price tool, we wouldn't have easy access to one.
Here's 101 gives you Def Leppard plus Journey. You don't need to be a math genius to know that 2 is always better than 1. Get more details on our socials or go to KRF101.com.
Golden Boys presents Def Leppard and Journey, the Summer Stadium Tour with Steve Miller Band at SoFi Stadium on August 25th. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
This traffic report is brought to you by Vons and Albertsons.
Mike Simpson here from KNX News 97.1 FM. Couple more unions warning of a possible Hollywood strike. Yeah, another one. You may have seen them around. Now Waymo has the approval to expand the driverless ride shares in LA, and OC Restaurant Week is underway. Come on over. SoCal's only 24/7 connection. KNX News 97.1 FM.
This week at Vons and Albertsons, get Lucerne butter, 16-ounce selected varieties for $1.98. Limit 2 with digital coupon. And 6-ounce packages of blueberries or blackberries are buy one, get one free. Shop in-store or online at vonsoralbertsons.com.
Say hello to Premier Plus checking from Premier America Credit Union and say goodbye to ATM fees. Now through August 31st, enjoy a whopping 3% APY on your Premier Plus checking account balance. Live your best life, whether it's movie tickets, cheering for your team, or a fancy night out. Open your Premier Plus checking at premieramerica.com/Premier Plus checking. Earn more. Live better. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
Tonight we're focusing in on Zoom with Galaxy AI on the new Samsung Galaxy.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy.
The Woody Show.
Traffic is sponsored by Allstate. There's a lot of brake lights in Griffith Park. This is crazy. So westbound 134 at Riverside Drive, the 2 left lanes and the carpool lane are closed because a car fell over the Riverside overpass.
Is
Ended
that
up
what
on
happened there?
134.
Holy
That's
shit.
so crazy. So you have stop traffic now from the 5. And an Anaheim crash northbound 5 before Lincoln. Got the right lane blocked and a backup to Disneyland Drive. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate, not one based on anyone else. So if you drive safely, you can save money. Good to know. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today. It's Greg Gorey. That's your Alt 98.7 traffic.
All right, so here's what's going on. We got a lot of prize this week. It's varied. We have a lot of different shows.
Yeah.
Everything from, Sum 41 and Blink-182 to Foo Fighters. We got Green Day. We got Pearl Jam. And so throughout the day, you're going to hear songs. And when you hear them, you win tickets to go see them.
Right.
So it's like hear them, see them week here on Alt 98.7. But here on the show, it's a little bit more difficult. So we're just telling you what time to call and listen to win the tickets. So cool. We got Pearl Jam at the Forum on May 21st. You can win that in the 7 o'clock hour today. We got Green Day at the Forum September 14th. You can win that in the 8 o'clock hour. Then 9 o'clock hour, got some Blink-182 tickets for their show at SoFi on July 6th.
Cool.
Damn, son.
So we got that. Also today, big in demand, a show at the Pantages Theater coming up, Hamilton.
Hamilton.
People love Hamilton.
Who doesn't love Hamilton?
So Pantages announced their 2024-2025 season. Hamilton, Back to the Future, the musical, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Well, there you go. That's the headline.
Hamilton. Wicked, I know, is a part of that. My wife's very excited for Wicked. But we got some Hamilton tickets coming up for you this morning as well.
Nice.
Phones, 877-44-WOODY. You can hit us up with a text over to 22987 if you'd like to be a part of things today.
The Woody Show's local news.
Let's get a headline closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, there's this video going around on TikTok. It shows a couple teenagers breaking into the Intuit Dome, the future home of the Clippers in Inglewood.
Finally, the media's catching up on it because it's been viral for like a week on social, and I'm like, how is no one talking about it?
Well, now we are.
So crazy.
They climbed a wall around the dome, then down a ladder, and then into the dome. And once they were inside, they were just kind of strolling around the place, checking it out, which of course was empty at the time. Then they went down to what's going to be the court, and they shot some hoops. And after one particular shot, the one kid who was seen in the video sprays a fire extinguisher at the hoop.
Cool.
Then they wander around a while more, and then they get up onto the rafters and wrap up their little tour on the roof of the dome. Both kids are then seen on the video. So the mayor of Inglewood, his name is James Butts, by the way.
James Butts?
I've met Mr. Butts.
He says the kids and their parents have been identified, but there's no word on whether or not the guys can be charged with trespassing. Now, if they are, they could get a fine of up to $1,000 and 6 months in jail.
It's not just trespassing; he's also going to get.
Watched the video and I thought, oh, brace yourself for vandalism. They really didn't do much of
They just hit a bunch of threes.
Yeah, they were just like shooting hoops.
Put your energy into that, dude.
Yeah.
And checking the place out. In the latest poll by the LA Times, former Dodger Steve Garvey is ahead of Rep. Adam Schiff for California Senator. Garvey's up 27% to Schiff's 25%.
Yeah,
and there's a 2% margin
nobody
of
gives a
error,
shit.
so they're essentially neck and neck in this latest poll. Behind both of them, Katie Porter with 19% and Barbara Lee with just 8%. We do vote tomorrow, March 5th. The top two vote getters will advance to the November election, no matter what party they're in, and that's when we select who's going to replace our temporary Senator, LaFonza Butler, who we haven't heard one thing from. It's going to be considered temporary. Whoever wins this Senate seat between November and January of next year, that's when the full term officially starts. All right. A little bit complicated.
Yeah.
So that is the latest, Woody.
All right, what about the forecast today, Sammy?
Partly cloudy today with a high of 64 in the valley, 66 for downtown, 63 for Orange County, and 60s along the coast.
It is the Woody Show. All 98.7. Good morning.
White shirt, now red wine, club, no sleeping. Yeah, on your tippy toes creeping.
Horse girl.
Like a almost think, yeah, I'm so criminal.
Yeah, I'm a horse girl. Yeah, I like to brush them.
You don't say thank you, or please, I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul, so cynical. So you're a tough guy, like it really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, music you see that type. I'm the bad guy.
It's LA's new alternative. All right, so we got the phones open, 877-44-WOODY. If you'd like to call and be part of anything that way, it's a great way to do it. Get you on the air. If you're a little bit more shy, you'd rather do things on the text, that's fine too. Text us over to 22987. And of course, you can always hit us up with the social media at The Woody Show. You can find us on any social media platform at The Woody Show.
This is The Woody Show.
All right. Interesting text that came through during the break. Says, my dad was the head of cancer research at Eli Lilly, and they theorized that we're all born with cancer, and in some of us, it eventually takes over, and there's nothing we can really do after the fact.
They're mutated scales. There's cells.
You basically have it, but your body is just fighting it.
Yeah. It's like how phones are built with certain features that are just never activated.
True. That sucks.
I mean, that makes sense. You don't, like, catch cancer.
Right.
Right. I mean, it can develop, right?
Sure.
And you can, you can hasten it with
You can speed it along.
Oh, sure.
smoking. And whatnot.
Enhance it.
Yep.
Why is this so
like
heavy
you said
right
before,
now? It's
like there are
fucking
people
Monday.
that smoke like chimneys.
Yeah.
And never end up, you know.
My grandfather smoked like a chimney.
Yeah.
Ate bacon 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Whole milk, eggs, fatty foods, prisoner of war, lived to be 98.
Right. So, I mean,
You know, you just never
there
know.
are exceptions to all rules.
Exactly.
You know, but just live your life, man.
Yeah, you gotta live.
Well, I'm just banking on the fact that we have so much going on with medical science, you know, technology, cures, you know, ways to treat and live with different things.
So by the time you get something, there'll be
Correct.
a cure for it.
Well, with
Cure or at least
Or at
like
least
keeping
an
it
effective
What the fuck is
treatment.
going on?
correct.
AI able to process the information faster than humans.
Sure.
So that'd be the positive thing of AI, right?
Yeah.
As they get to know us and our bodies and what makes us tick.
Right. Exactly right.
You won't answer why they would want to kill us. Never answer that.
It's not a want. It's just like the next evolution of AI.
Because you watch all these movies.
I know.
Like all these books and movies that she's into, it's all fantasy stuff.
Right.
Right.
You know?
Until it's not.
Right.
I just don't.
There's
Wish you
not
would
going to be
answer.
a want aspect. There is no want aspect. It's just the latest in their program.
To
It's
kill
not-
humans.
Yeah.
It's not AI that's going to do it. It's going to be a human programming AI.
Right. And like a misstep.
Like how she talks.
And then it starts.
I know.
Look.
So
Because you're gonna be sitting at home watching TV, and all
And all of a sudden, the
dying.
Terminator's going to break in.
So this kid that plays for
Pop your
Texas
head off.
Tech, his name is Tyler Owens.
Oh, yeah.
He was at the NFL Combine.
Oh, I don't
He says
believe
he
in
doesn't
the-
believe in space.
I don't believe really in like space and planets and
Is
stuff.
this also the bird guy?
In fact, he says that he really doesn't think planets, stars, or galaxies exist.
They're fooling us all.
He
And
said
he's
that
in
going
college,
down black hole
motherfuckers.
conspiracy
He should be
theories, like
kicked
the flat
out.
Earth theory had him rethink what he's been taught. He says, I'm real religious, so I think we're alone right now. I don't think there's other planets and other stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Has he ever looked up into the sky?
But
No.
is he the one that
He's
said
fucking
he didn't think
retarded.
birds were real as well?
I
think so.
I'm not sure. I just kept seeing this headline about how this guy doesn't believe in space.
Well, I'm sure if he doesn't believe in space, he probably doesn't believe that birds are real as well. That they're all like
little robots.
CIA. Right.
Sure.
That's the headline. That's the
And there's just literally billions of them.
Yeah, that'd be so hard to disprove.
Exactly. Dissect one.
Have you ever had one hit your window?
Right.
It's just dead there, and there's no like circuits.
You mean purposely flown into your window?
Right.
That was a different guy.
Right.
Doesn't
Malfunction
believe.
robot bird.
It is a different
It's
guy?
a different.
Who's that guy?
Illinois tight end Tip Ryman questions if birds are real. Tip is questioning.
The doesn't believe in space guy is Tyler Owens.
Okay, they should get together.
Tyler and Tip. Now
should-
that's a podcast I would listen to.
Yes. I'm going to listen to the heck out of that.
Maybe they can get drafted together and they can room at camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
Watch out, Kelsey brothers. This,
Tyler and Tip are coming at
this
you.
podcast is going to crush.
She's lit.
I would listen.
So good.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Greg Gordon, what are the trending news headlines today?
Speaking of players, Iowa women's basketball superstar Caitlin Clark is now the NCAA basketball all-time scoring leader.
That is great. amazing.
She broke Pete Maravich's all-time college record in the first of Iowa's game against Ohio State. And she set this new record just weeks after breaking the all-time women's NCAA scoring record. So now she's just simply the all-time scorer. Caitlin Clark is also already causing a jump in ticket prices for the WNBA's Indiana Fever, who has the first pick in the draft. And Clark did announce that she is going pro.
Oh, really?
Very exciting.
Because people were speculating that she would just stay and make
There's
more
been a
money.
lot of talk, but she will still make so much money.
Well, endorsements.
Yes, her WNBA salary is going to be crap.
Yeah.
But Nike's not going to abandon her and, you know, all her other sponsors that she has.
She'll make a killing in endorsements. The thing is, like, the WNBA, like, what's the highest paid player in the WNBA?
They said she would make like $1 million max.
That's it?
Well, salary-wise, I think the highest paid salary is like just over 200,000, maybe 250,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's the highest paid player in the WNBA.
But like her rookie deal will be around 80,000. That's her salary.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They said that she would max out at $1 million.
Salary-wise?
Yeah, salary-wise.
I would say in college.
Well, that's what people were speculating, but like I said...
I'm saying from a money standpoint.
No, but her sponsors aren't going to leave.
No, but I would take everything I could from college, then go on. You know, I would milk the situation I'm currently in.
Some people thought that she was going to do that, but she's an athlete at the end of the day. She's broken the all-time record.
Sure.
Now it's on to the next year.
I like her
And
too.
good, because the Fever are my favorite team. I can't wait for her to
And her press conference was cool. She was so humble.
She is super humble
Really
about the
nice.
whole thing.
Yeah,
like when they were talking to her after the game, she wanted to talk about Iowa winning the game and how they played as a team. So I like her.
Yeah, she seems really cool. The CDC says Americans with COVID no longer have to isolate for 5 days. They set this new guidance for COVID and some other respiratory infections on Friday. And the new guidelines say that anybody with COVID can return to normal daily activity if they haven't had a fever for 24 hours without the help of meds.
So you mean like anything else that you get?
Right, like your flu or your whatever, your stomach virus.
Right. And they urge people, of course, who end isolation, still wear a mask and limit any close contact with other people. So, they say
But you can go to normal daily activity.
Yeah, after 24 hours without a fever. The CDC director said the goal is just to continue to protect those at risk and also reassure people that these recommendations are simple, clear, and easy to understand.
I thought they're just trying to keep anything they can to keep COVID in the news.
I know, but this...
It feels that way, but I mean, new guidelines. You gotta talk about it.
You do, but it also makes you question the old way we
it's
did
pretty
things,
much going away.
where we destroyed the economy, destroyed life as we know
Education for kids.
Exactly. The Oregon legislature, they passed a bill that would recriminalize the possession of small amounts
Shocking.
of drugs. So it was back in 2020.
Is it though? Because look, they tried.
They tried.
You know, like everybody's talking about, well, you know, what we need to do is decriminalize these.
Doesn't
harder
work here,
drugs.
man.
And so Oregon's like, okay,
Let's do it.
Yeah, and they did it.
That's true.
Right.
And people were out and about doing meth.
And go figure, that was maybe not the best idea.
It didn't work out. They tried it. Didn't work.
Yeah, Oregon has the second highest rate of substance abuse in the entire country, and they are
It's
ranked
dirt
50th
poor there.
for access to drug treatment. Oh, no.
That makes no sense.
So now the bill will go to the governor, who said she is open to signing it. And now it means that possessing small amounts of drugs like heroin or meth, that would make it a misdemeanor, and you could get 6 months of jail. And then police could confiscate drugs and then crack down on drug use on sidewalks and parks.
It just never made any sense to me when you're making an argument for like why people should be allowed to have heroin, meth, cocaine on them, and it not be a thing.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. Like I've not heard one argument
about why that would be a good thing.
Yeah, I've heard people, well, you know, because of the we're putting people in jail for. No, I understand all that, but I mean, the effects on society and these people who are, you know, walking around
who are
with heroin,
already
coke,
fucking pieces of crap.
And the amount of people who end up, you know, addicted, who otherwise may not have had as easy access to it.
That's true.
You know, and then of course, like the people that are committing crimes to get said coke,
big time,
heroin, or end up on the streets because it ruined their life. They lost their job, they lost their family,
You're left in mine.
Yeah, and then, there's a huge homeless problem. A lot of places, but especially Portland.
Yeah, Portland's really messed up.
Portland is a different place. I lived there in 97, and it's a completely different place. It used to be so clean in so many ways.
Yeah.
So nice. So mellow. Let's end with some foot news for Randy.
Oh, good.
We got foot news.
Yes.
Give me all the foot news you got.
This is bizarre foot news, and there is video, which I know you want to watch.
Yeah.
So, Deer Creek High School in Oklahoma, they're under investigation.
Oh, I saw this.
After this assembly that they held, it was called Clash of the Class. And the assembly was actually part of a fundraiser for a local cafe that hires people with special needs. So it sounds great.
Okay,
right?
good
You
cause.
support this, right, Randy?
I do.
Okay.
Excellent. So during this assembly, which again, on video, there's a group of teenagers licking the feet and the toes of this other group of kids who had smeared peanut butter on their feet.
What is that?
What kind of weird fetish shit is that?
It's a contest.
So the superintendent says they're now investigating this toe-sucking tournament.
This toe-sucking tournament!
They call it disgusting and inappropriate.
I call it full-on hay.
I couldn't tell if it was chunky or just regular.
I would assume it'd be smooth.
I think for licking purposes, it's more creamy.
There was so much blurring just because of
Right,
their
they
age.
blurred out their faces. And they've apologized to all the parents, but so far no word on the status.
But how much money did they raise for the cafe?
A ton.
It was like over, I think it was like 500,000 something.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot. No foul, man.
Wow. It was a lot. Nobody got hurt.
Show
Nobody
feet,
forced the
you
kids
know?
to lick
Just saying.
or be licked.
Yeah, they got to enjoy peanut butter.
I mean,
it's just delicious.
I'm traumatized just from hearing about it.
But at the same time, like, they didn't think this was going to be an issue. Like, nobody was going to say anything. Like,
Yeah.
And now there's
And that nobody was going to shoot video of it and post it.
now like even national
so
political figures are weighing in. This is disgusting.
Oh no, not political figures.
Slotting on.
the backlash is going to be over the top.
It will.
And ridiculous as well. But at the same time, they think that this is going to be able to fly under the radar. You got a bunch of kids sucking toes.
I know.
Peanut butter.
And licking feet.
But weren't they worried about political figures?
Now, why are you concerned about the political figures? What do the political figures have to
Apparently
say?
not. There were so many figures involved. You know?
If they were like a radio show, nobody cared.
Right.
But it's a school, see?
Right. And, now
Well, and nobody's thinking of the children.
Yeah.
who wanted to do this. That's what's happening.
All right, thank you very much, Greg Gorey. It's the Woody Show.
Bro, I'm gonna get out of this lane in a minute, and right in my fucking blind spot's kind of killing me.
98.7 LA's new alternative.
Hey, Los Angeles, are you looking for new ways to save? Well, on Verizon, you don't need to be on a family plan to get our best deals. Switch to Verizon, and for a limited time, plans start at just $50 per month for a single line.
I'm trying to get the fuck in front of you, asshole.
Bring your own phone with
Jesus
unlimited welcome.
Christ.
That's a savings of $15 per month. And when you switch now, you can save on the things you love to stream, like Netflix and Max. There's never been a better time to switch to the network America relies on. A better plan to save is Verizon. This offer won't last long. Visit your local Verizon store to switch and save big today. $180 BYOD promo credit per phone applied over 36 months for new customers with one new line with your own 4G or 5G smartphone on unlimited welcome plan required. $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months for new customers with one new line. Additional terms apply. In select markets only. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. For unlimited welcome plan in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Without the ones like you who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop.
What the fuck ever?
Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants.
Thank you, Johnny.
Great, we need someone to run the board.
Good. I'll be here with Johnny and the pawn shop lady. We got a great show we're cooking up.
Finally, this is what's divided us.
She's a modern woman. He's a modern boy. It'll be perfect. This is so. This is his plan. He says, "I'm going to fly out. I'm going to sit in my parents' backyard in the path of totality, and then I'm going to come back the next day."
Yeah.
Now-
818 said, I want to go. 310 wants to go too, Jake. We're getting a whole crew together.
They're just firing me up because of how dumb this is. Now, Jake, let me ask you a question. Couldn't you just go into any dark room, like when you take your mushrooms once a year and you do your little peyote trip or whatever, and you go into a dark closet? Couldn't you just do that and convince yourself you're in the path of totality?
No, man, it's not the same.
How?
They go back to the being in a dark room.
Well, what do you think it's going to look like when you're in the path of totality?
It's gonna look like a big black circle. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
It's gonna be dope.
big black circle.
Once again.
And we're gonna get fuzzy, crappy pictures of it, and we'll show them to you.
Oh, that's the worst. That's why I really don't want him to go, because it's going to be a lot of look at these pictures.
Glasses and everything.
Oh my, you did it? You did, Omar? You bought some?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do, Omar? Because you're not in the path of totality.
Yeah, loser. Yeah.
Oh, you're okay. You're gonna go with us. Great.
Yeah. Can I bring my kids? My kids don't want to see that.
Oh, I don't know. There's one for kids. We can set up some kids in the backyard.
Okay.
This is only for sad adults.
This is not sad. This is not a sad thing. This is a cool thing.
Vanessa, can you get serious for a second?
I'm 100% being serious. As the person in this show that has really, truly been in a place of total solar eclipse.
When did you go to the...
2017.
Okay, so once again.
Wyoming.
In where?
Wyoming? One of the W states. I'm pretty sure it was
Okay.
There's Wisconsin, there's Virginia.
Do you know where you were, even?
I was in the middle of the U.S. where the total eclipse happened, and it was a W state, and I think it was Wisconsin.
Did you go there?
You just said Wyoming. I know, it's one of those.
Did you actually go there for that reason, or you happened to be there?
I was there for that reason. I worked
Unbelievable.
with NASA for this reason.
What?
They needed,
You worked with NASA?
I worked with NASA.
Are you serious?
I'm 100%.
Are you saying Nessa? If you have a friend named Nessa, maybe?
No.
Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer. Join Flogging Molly's Shamrock Rebellion, starting in Orange County on March 16th and continues in Vegas on St. Patty's Day on March 17th. Live performances and unlimited beer, seltzer, and cider tasting. Don't miss out. Get tickets today at shamrockrebellion.com.
Spectrum One is a big deal. You get Spectrum Internet with the most reliable internet speeds, free advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security and privacy, and a free Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line with nationwide 5G included, all while saving big. For the big speed, big reliability, and big savings you want, get Spectrum One. Just $49.99 a month for 12 months. Visit spectrum.com/big deal for full details. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
The Taste the Mediterranean event is happening now at Whole Foods Market, with savings on regionally inspired selections like grow-ready proteins, fresh produce, Mediterranean wines, and more through March 19th, only at Whole Foods Market.
All right, so all day long today, you're going to hear different bands. We're going to tell you the band that you're listening for. When you hear it, you'll call in, you'll win some tickets. Right. Here on The Woody Show, it's going to tell you what the band is and what time we're giving them away. All right. So first one will be at 7:50. That'll be Pearl Jam tickets for the show at the Forum, May 21st. We've also got tickets for Hamilton at the Pantages Theater coming up later in the 9 o'clock hour. Right. Phones are open, 877-44-WOODY. You can hit us up with a text over to 22987. Time for a Who is the A-Hole? Ooh. All right. All right. Yeah. Who is the a-hole in this situation? This guy walks into a Jimmy John's. He orders a sandwich.
Delicious.
So they made it. They rang it up. And this is where the issue is, because the employee could not accept cash. There was an issue with the register. Okay. And so he couldn't, provide change. And so they say, hey, cash only. They had a sign on the door and everything.
Credit only. Because they couldn't provide
Correct.
cash. Okay.
But the customer, all he had was cash. Okay. So the customer starts filming the poor guy behind the counter and demanding that he get the sandwich for free.
You don't accept cash.
You don't accept cash.
Can I just have my sandwich? No, I'm not gonna risk my job for you. Because you don't accept money? No, because you can't pay. Oh, this is gonna be funny for your manager. You can go ahead and leave. Talk to my manager if you want. They're not gonna do a damn thing for you. Hey, you ever heard anything like this? I mean, yeah, but it's the system down and everything. It's like, it's just policy. What do you want to do? You people are ridiculous.
You people are ridiculous.
What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, this poor kid behind the counter.
Like, what do you want me to do about it, man?
Yeah.
In the office, and Bort walked in, and Bort wanted to jump through the screen and kill this customer.
The customer.
Yeah.
I could see Greg getting in a little situation over this. trying to use cash and being upset that he couldn't.
From what I just heard,
yeah,
I think the a-hole is the employee. Because if at the moment they can't take cash,
right?
Sometime they will. They will get it fixed. Take the guy's money, just set it and put it in a stupid box or a drawer. Give him his sandwich, but you tell him to his face, "Yeah, we're just going to throw it away."
Well, because
it's stupid.
In the full video, they go, "Well, what are you going to do with the sandwich?" Because the policy is
right.
That
That's
we
a stupid
throw it away.
policy.
Now, this kid doesn't make the decision about that. He's not making the decision on the policy.
I really need you guys to stop
when
sucking
the
so
system
hard.
is down and we can't take cash from our credit only.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing.
Like, set the money aside.
You fucking bitches!
I don't think he has that ability to make that call.
Now, you know that I'm ride or die for Jimmy John's. But
yes.
I 100% agree with Greg. The guy could just, like, take the money, put it off to the side.
Right.
And give him the sandwich.
Like, here you go. I don't
But
And
the
the
guy...
customer would have just had to accept that he wasn't getting change.
Yeah, and I think the customer, yes, definitely his attitude sucks.
Yeah.
And he sucks.
Yeah.
But
ESH. Everybody sucks
Your
here.
register's broken. It's your fault.
And the sandwich is made. It's not like you didn't make the sandwich yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they're going to throw it away. How
Right in front of your face.
Who is the a-hole? Customer or employee? Text your vote over to 22987. It is The Woody Show.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams,
Fucking go, asshole. You are a fucking prick.
it's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication.
Now fucking drive, you bitch. Fucking bold, buddy. Oh shit, the sun's rising? Oh man, that means we're gonna fucking jump forward again. Actually, spring forward. It's gonna be 6:40. Yeah. Damn it! It's gonna be dark as shit again.
Just